So there's a story of a young brother. He was an Uber driver, but he picked up someone and they were pissed off that they couldn't get in the front seat. I want you to go ahead and watch this clip.
Are you serious with me?
No, I don't like when people sit in the front, period. I'll cancel and refund you.
Randy Clark says most of his Uber rides are not like what you just heard.
I got 2 iPads for games and music.
His car, pure joy for passengers. In fact, he has a nearly perfect rating on Uber.
You got the drinks, you got the snacks.
The ASU senior has been driving
4.5 years with over 14,000 rides under my belt.
one ride, though,
I was sexually assaulted before.
changed everything.
He was drunk, grabbed my crotch.
That's why Randy now has these signs.
Front seat use is reserved for parties of 3 or more.
Friday night, a rider tried to hop in up front.
Am I sitting in the back?
No. Yeah, I don't like to sit there.
I don't like when people sit in the front.
Both men agreed to cancel the trip, but the passenger then jumped in the back.
I'm here. I'm sitting
Sir,
here in the back
please
seat.
leave my vehicle.
Is that because I'm white?
No, sir.
You're You're a
Oh, man. People died for that word. I was in shock, and I shamelessly felt like laughing because I did not know this was actually real.
Randy quickly filed a complaint with Uber, but had a gut feeling.
Something told me inside that this man is probably a business owner.
He did some digging and determined it was Hans Berglund, founder and CEO of ArgoPlasma, an organic fertilizer company based in Tempe.
This man probably is employing people of color.
Randy says he hopes Uber bans Hans from the app. And while he's moving on to new rides,
I would love to get an apology.
Yes, because he could not get in that brother's front seat. He called him a effing N-word. Yes, because that's how they respond when they get pissed off. You can say, well, he was drunk. He didn't know any better. Alcohol is the truth serum. It lets you say what you really want to say. That's why I love drunk people, because I love to question them when they're drunk, because I can get any kind of information I want out of them at that time period to know how they really feel. Trust me, that's a good mechanism to do with those who like to get drunk. So as this story continues, a lawyer for that company that he was the CEO of, ArgoPlasma, they said that he no longer is there. They said he's been replaced by interim CEO. They said that in light of the events that happened this past Friday, ArgoPlasma CEO Hans Berglund has been relieved of his duties while the company performs a full internal investigation, adding that he was violating their values and ethics. The brother has stated that he used to let people in the front seat, and he changed that because he had someone sit in his front seat and he was sexually assaulted by an intoxicated passenger. Let me tell you what he done. So the guy was drunk. He grabbed his private area and he said, whoa, you can't be doing that. He said he ended the ride at that time period. So that's why he said nobody sits in the front seat with me unless it's 3 people. The former CEO, and I call you the white supremacist, because that's what he is. If you're using the N-word, calling black people that, you're a white supremacist, period. And that's what I'm gonna call you. So the white supremacist that lost his job apologized for the racist tirade. He said, I deeply regret and apologize for the hurtful and derogatory language I used during the altercation with Mr. Clark. He said that I firmly believe there's no excuse for the use of racial slurs under any circumstance, so I will not offer any. No, you can't offer any because your white supremacy got exposed. He said, it's my sincere hope that Mr. Clark hears and accepts my apology and believes me when I say it is honest and heartfelt. How is it heartfelt? They probably told you to say that to get your severance package. You know how these folks act. They're not going to harm him too much. He's the CEO. They're going to say, look, you can't be here. What you did is just, we can't have you here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you a severance package. But in order for you to get this severance package, you need to go apologize. And once we see you apologize to that young man, then we're going to give you a severance package and, you know, stock options or whatever else that he has. And then he go on his way. Trust me, he's not just being tossed out with no money. They don't operate that way. They have to say, don't do that. You can't be here no more, but here's some money, you know, on your way out. But, you know, Uber drivers don't have it easy. I remember Brother Yakanan had picked up someone. He had told me this story, and it actually came on the news, that the guy sat in the car. The guy flagged him, said, hey, wait a minute, hold on. And he thought he was gonna give him something because they was, you know, shaking each other's hand, whatever. And the guy opened up the door while the passenger's in the back seat and pulled out a weapon and shot the dude. And Brother Yakinon said, hear him, and took off. And the guy didn't shoot Brother Yakinon, thank God he didn't, but he shot him in the back of his car and killed him. So Uber drivers deal with a lot. That's why when I get in an Uber, and most time I use Ubers when I'm in a major city like Vegas or definitely New York. I'm not renting a car in New York. But I talk to the Uber drivers, I treat them nice. You know, that's what I try to do because, hey, they're doing a service for you. Just because you pay for it don't mean you got to treat people like crap. So this situation, I mean, it's very, very unfortunate, but in America, you're going to deal with that. I even caught Uber in Nairobi. Boy, I love catching Uber over there because Uber is so cheap over there. Oh, man, it's cheap over there. But, you know, how it is on the continent, you save a lot of money. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the situation with this young brother and his white supremacist lost his CEO job. It's amazing to me how they don't think. They don't say, wait a minute, I'm a CEO, I have to operate a certain way. Because most drivers now do record, and recording is beautiful. Recording is awesome. And I guarantee you, if that guy would have knew that tape was there, he'd have been offering him all kind of money for that tape. So he didn't get caught up. But hey, he was exposed.